So the Philadelphia 76ers got themselves Eric Gordon. I think that was a very solid pickup, as Eric Gordon's going to be a guy that at this point in his career, obviously Eric Gordon isn't the guy that he once was. He's best suited off the bench at this point in his career. I think with him, for what we saw last year was a very weird year. He played 28 minutes a night, primarily off the bench, and he put up 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and that was almost identical to the numbers he had with the Clippers in 25 minutes a night, 11 points, just under 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So it's not like his numbers drastically changed from when he went to the Clippers to the Suns. So that's one thing you have to know. But the year when he was with Houston, he was putting up, I know those Houston teams were bad, but still 13 points a night for 2 seasons in a row with just under 3 assists. And before that, he was an 18 points per game scorer at different points for Houston. So my whole thought is, is he going to go here? Because he's obviously going to come off the bench. You want him to be a 6-man. That's what you hope. Unless you're thinking, oh, Jared McCain's going to be your 6-man. Because I'd rather start Jared McCain as a 3-point shooter and have Eric Gordon come off the bench and help run the second unit with whoever you have. Your assumption is you're bringing back Kyle Lowry. So Kyle Lowry and Eric Gordon off the bench is way more exciting than Jared McCain and Eric Gordon. Because that way you have some ball creation, then Jared McCain can play next to Tyrese. I know Tyrese is small, but that's the whole process there. And we're thinking that they're bringing back Kelly Oubre. If they bring in Paul George, now you start Tyrese, Paul George, you have Jared McCain, Kyle Lowry, and Eric Gordon off the bench as your guard rotation. You bring back Kelly Oubre, who's then your wing, and then as your 4, you have Paul Reed. You just brought in Andre Drummond. Now you just got to figure out who's your starting power forward, unless you're going to be like, okay, Kelly Oubre, and you'll start Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, and Joel Embiid, and go really wing a perimeter heavy around, going a 4 out, 1 in, which is what Mr. Daryl Morey loves. So for me, I think this is definitely something very, very interesting to see how it all plays out. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, though. If you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, I think this is a good move because Eric Gordon's not going to be that expensive. Seriously, Eric Gordon was probably on the cheaper side of things because of his age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he left money on the table to go ahead and take this deal with the 76ers because it would allow him a chance to actually play serious minutes on a contender team. So I think that's just really smart on his part. But I don't know. Let me hear your thoughts.